The current data suggests that petrol will increase by 99 cents a litre and diesel by R1.42 a litre. This is due to current high Brent crude prices.
There's a lot of speculation out there that this is going to get even higher. We've seen that the American president Joe Biden has asked OPEC plus countries to cut production. Hasn't really had a favorable response to that because they're making a lot of money off that because there is demand, and the north is going into its winter season, so that demand is just going to increase.
Local consumers are going to feel the effect of the increase not only at the pumps but throughout the economic value chain.
Well, if you take the Statistics South Africa consumer basket, transport makes up about 15% of the typical consumer basket. And of course, keeping in mind that there's no such thing as the average consumer, but that's a good ballpark of how South African consumers in the main will feel the impact of that price change.
While the international market fuel prices are set by supply and demand globally, South Africans pay a lot more for a litre of fuel than in neighbouring countries.
We're looking at around 30% of every litre of petrol is used for taxation. Now, the taxation for the Road Accident Fund is to compensate victims of crashes in this country, and the general fuel levy can be used for whatever purpose the Treasury sees fit. It doesn't have to be for road infrastructure or maintenance. It can be, but it can also be used to build schools or to buy clinics or to do whatever the case is.
There may be more bad news for consumers because of that rising fuel price.
If you look at rising pressure on inflation rates over the course of the last 6 months or so, this suggests that South African inflation is heading higher. That will be a further negative to households. And in all of that, if we go to the implication for interest rates, it looks increasingly likely that interest rates start to rise after 2020's spectacular cuts, that South African interest rates could be hiked as soon as November by 0.25%.
That fuel price increase is not good news for consumers or for businesses, and it's likely that the price of fuel will continue increasing for the foreseeable future.